Fletch has a hand there. You got a little wrap on the hand. You okay with that? Or
yeah, it's good. Hand's good. Nothing to be worried about. Just, huh? Nah, I ain't never broken. Nah, I ain't never broke. Just trying to get the little swelling out of it, but it's good to go.
Did you like some of the things, some of the stunts and different things from this past Sunday that you guys did?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a part of some stuff that we've, always had in. I think last week was probably a good time to, to put it out there. I think we worked on it a lot during training camp, and we felt comfortable doing it because we know we had worked on it a lot during training camp and in practice. So we felt good doing it, and it was good to go out there and actually put it on tape.
Now that you put it on tape, what do you think opposing offenses are going to do differently?
Teams got to prepare for it, but I think that the biggest thing is, for us, if we're going to do it, we just got to continue to work on it and be better at it. And like I said, practice and, teams are going to prepare for it. So I know one thing for us that, we just got to be relentless in it, whatever we do.
Which play from Sunday were you most proud of?
I think really just Slay's pick, I know I was here last week and a lot of people slander him and just talking a lot of things about him. I was just excited for him to go out and they tried him early in the game and he responded. So I think that's probably one of my favorite plays of the game.
How about from you personally?
Me personally, just being disruptive. I was able to go out and just play and have fun. Obviously, I think probably my longest streak without having a sack. So, getting that off, getting the first sack is always the hardest one. So, I think I was excited about that, but mostly excited about the way that that we went out and got a team win.
Last week you talked about some of the adjustments in this new defense, and Nick Sirianni said he talks constantly with Jonathan and as well as you and trying to get the best production out of you. Was there kind of a meeting of the minds about how to best get you going or best use you in the defense?
I wouldn't say a meeting of the minds. I think I think just going out and embracing what was called. Obviously, we don't say we changed our whole scheme, but because it was because Fletcher wasn't producing, I think it was just only a matter of time before this game kind of fell in our hands where we can go out and play an aggressive game up front.
What are the challenges of facing Tom Brady with how fast he gets the ball off?
It's always a challenge, playing against him. I played against him a few times, and for us up front, I think it's just being patient and getting them to those second and long, third and long situations where we can actually, Ralph's got to get down the field, but he's really good at taking the check down. He's really good at just getting the ball to who's open. So I think as long as everybody just get to the ball, rally to the ball, and get the guy down with the ball, we'll be okay.
Do you get to watch any Super Bowl film this week?
Nah, for what? It's a totally different offense. He's a great player, It's always a challenge when you're going against him, but, we got to know that there's 10 other guys on the field, too. That's got to do their job. And, for us, it's about us. It's not about them. No, they're a good football team. They just come off a win. We lost 3 games in a row. We just come off a win on Thursday night. So, I'm looking forward to it.
I know it's a different coaching staff, but the last 5 years you guys had a lot of success in these short week Thursday games. What went into that success?
Just being prepared, I think everybody here do a good job. I think it's like you said, it's a new staff, but I think the message get down. They do a good job, Brian, and making sure that we're prepared mentally and physically. And if that's coming in, tweaking our schedule to coming in a little later where guys getting rest, and obviously when we do come in, just mentally and physically being ready to go, get our bodies going, and honestly just making sure that we're all together and getting those reps and taking them serious.
From a player's perspective, what is the most challenging part of these short weeks?
The most challenging part is just trying to recover. It's trying to get your body back going. Normally Thursday is that day, honestly, for me, where I start to feel good. So it's really good. But we played a hot, long game on Sunday, and you got a quick turnaround. You don't get to go out and actually get those physical reps in practice. So it's all mental. So you got to be prepared.
With Tom Brady coming in Super Bowl champs in a primetime game here, how much do you look forward to these games where the whole country's watching you?
You look forward to every game. We know we're going to get against a really good football team. They won the Super Bowl last year, and obviously this year's a new year. So I'm looking forward to going out against the challenges. I know that we have the team to compete against to anybody. We just got to go out and play our game and have fun doing it.
You mentioned Slay. Why do you think there maybe has been a little disconnect with how some fans view him and the way you guys view him?
Because with Slay, I think what you see is what you get, and that's the most thing I respect about him. What you see is what you get. He gonna talk. He gonna do his thing. You know, when things aren't going his way, he's still gonna talk and have fun and be Darius. And be Slay. Sorry about that, Slay. But that's the biggest thing about him. What you see is what you get. And you know, I've been with Slay since college, and he hasn't changed one bit. You know, he gonna go out and play his game, be physical, make plays, fly around.
Hey, Fletch, the average NFL player, you know, the average career-wise is like 3-4 seasons. As one of the longest tenured players on this team, as your career continues to progress, do you look at other veterans across the league and, you know, obviously grow respect for them, but also maybe take away some things from each other, such as a Brady, and how long, you know, your career, his career continues to progress?
I mean, the biggest thing is, you know, you look at guys around the league that's been in the same the same amount of time as I have, or whatever. I mean, you really got to appreciate it, you know, because I mean, just playing this game, you know, 1 year, that's a lot. You know, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of, you know, physical, mentally, just stressing your body, and you know, it takes a real person to play this game for a long time.
Have you thought about how long you want to play?
No, I haven't thought about it. I just take it year by year.
How much pride do you take in having played as long as you have with one organization?
Man, I'd say it all the time. You know, that's very, very blessed to be in this position. You know, to be here 10 years now, and you know, you see so many great players go, you know, be in the organization for, you know, a certain amount of time, and next thing they're gone. You know, so I appreciate that a lot, and you know, I don't take it for granted at all. You know, I show up and, you know, I respect everybody in the building like I do every day.
What have you seen from the interior of their offensive line? Those guys have been pretty successful. What kind of stands out for them?
I mean, collectively, I think all 5 guys, they play really good. They play, you know, I think this will probably be the best group we've seen all year, honestly. I mean, they're good inside out. You know, all those guys play, you know, physical. They want to finish a play, and you know, they block into the whistle. So obviously, that's the things that, you know, that we love about it when, you know, we're facing a really good group, and I think that really get our guys going.
It'll take a little while for the defensive line to kind of regain its footing after BG went down.
No, I mean, it just, you know, got you know, Josh and the guys play right side. You know, been playing the right side his whole career, and now he's moving to the left side. So obviously your footing is not the same, your steps is not the same, your moves is not the same. So it just takes time. And I think in the last game, Josh did a really good job of rushing and you know, and crushing the run.
Slay said every week he goes back and forth with Jonathan Gannon about things, coverages, and everything. How much has it been a give and take trying to find what's best for everybody on the defense?
I mean, I think we all know, you know, what's kind of best for us. And, you know, again, like I said earlier, when I opened this thing up, you just got to kind of embrace it, whatever he's calling. You just kind of embrace it and you know, and know that, you know, he's calling some things for a reason. So when we get a chance to play aggressive up front, we do it.
What do you make of the transition that Jannard has made?
Oh, bro. I got to go. Last one.
Jannard, because he was in your room last year. He's playing a different position now. What do you make of the transition he's made?
I mean, I think he's been doing a good job. I think, you know, for him is, you know, now he got to learn coverages and things that way. So he's dropping back, covering people, which is always fun to see in practice. Man, in the game also from a guy that just played DN. So it's always fun to see him, and I think he's doing a really good job at it. You know, he's getting the reps, and he's, you know, making plays flying around.